Hi, this is Elena with Black Sheep 303 Creative, and my project today is my last appearance on the Crazy for Challenges blog, in which we are celebrating Opposites Day, which was January 25th. So I made a Valentine using black and white, and I used these two sentiment stamp sets. It's Love Sentiments on the right and General Sentiments on the left, both from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I'm using them to create my own black and white background paper. So I have a piece of rich black soft finish cardstock, and I'm going to be stamping practically every sentiment in the love sentiments, at least, and a few from the general sentiments onto this black cardstock using VersaMark ink. So VersaMark ink is this clear sticky ink, and it allows you to heat emboss. So add embossing powder, it'll stick to it, and then you heat set it. So I'm using white embossing powder to emboss these words onto this black background, and I've got this stiff paintbrush that I use to kind of clean up any extra embossing powder that is where it shouldn't be. And then I'm just going to heat set these words with my heat gun, and I'm going to do this all over this background piece. So it does take a little time to do it. Oh, and then I also use Color for Puppies girl stamps from ModaScrap. They have 4 little hearts in that set, and those are really great for filling in areas where the words didn't fit. And then there were some hearts in the love sentiments that I used as well, which are these that I'm doing now. And I really like doing this when I do backgrounds like this. I definitely try to like vary up the size and the shape of the words and like where they're placed on the background, as well as adding some images, so like some hearts added on here. It was a really nice extra touch. It kind of varies it and keeps the background looking interesting and not just completely words. And you definitely want to like kind of vary the script versus the block lettering, and large sayings versus tiny sayings, to keep it visually interesting. And then any place where I didn't get complete coverage with the white embossing powder, I'm using my white glaze pen to fill in. I love this thing for touching up coloring mistakes, and it works great for white embossing as well. Now for embellishments, I'm going to be die cutting 2 of these dies, the love die and the small little heart from the ModaScrap True Love die set. And I'm going to glitter them. So I'm putting this white soft finish cardstock texture side down onto this adhesive sheet, and I'm just trimming it out. So I'm going to have adhesive all over the front of the cardstock, and I'm going to use that to adhere glitter to the front of the die cut after I've die cut it out. So I'm die cutting it front like so, adhesive. So it's going to be adhesive side up when the die cuts are done. I hope that makes sense. So I'm just adhering it down, like using some paper tape to get it down to the paper, and then I ran it through my die cutter, and now I'm going to peel back the adhesive backing to expose the glue. And then I'm going to cover this with basic black silk microfoam glitter from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And this is my favorite glitter in the world. It's super amazing. It's so fine. Like when you rub it, because you should rub it down with your finger to like really get it stuck, as well as to bring out the shine in the glitter. And it's super easy. It doesn't feel like anything. Like it doesn't feel like you're rubbing your finger across sandpaper the way some other glitters do. That's so fine that it's just like rubbing nothing. So it's super pretty, and it comes in amazing colors. But anyway, I digress. So I've die cut out the background with the second largest dotted scallop rectangles die, and then I've got an A2 size white soft finish cardstock base, and then this heart I die cut out using the Stitched Hearts third largest die. And then I have a piece of black and white gingham ribbon, and then I just took a second piece and tied a knot around one side of it. And then I have 3 silver and 3 black sequins that I will add as embellishments. So I want to get the ribbon just around the black piece. So I'm going to adhere the heart down first, and that has 10mm clear double-sided adhesive tape from Elizabeth Craft Designs on it, which is an awesome tape. And I'm going to just adhere that in place in the middle of that black panel. And then I'm going to stick my ribbon down. So I've got 10mm adhesive on the back of this black and white panel. I'm just going to peel up the backing and then stick the ribbon in place and wrap it around, and it'll stick very securely onto that tape that's on the back. And then I'm just going to peel off the rest of the backing on that piece and adhere that into the middle of the card front. Super, super easy. And now I'm just taking some Zig to a glue pen, and I'm just dotting it all over the back of this kind of delicate die cut to get adhesive onto that, and I will die cut that, or adhere that down to the middle of my white heart. And then for a little extra embellishment, I thought I needed some sequins, so I grabbed my Ranger Multimedia Matte and I'm sticking down one black and one silver into this upper right corner, and then I will adhere a black one down to sort of the lower left of the heart above the ribbon, and then I will do 2 silver and 1 black in the lower right of the card, and this kind of helps to create a visual triangle that draws your eye all the way around and across the card. And then I felt like I needed something more. Oh, but first I used some micro glue dots to adhere the ribbon in place. I really like doing this. It keeps it very secure. So I wadded one up behind the knot, and then I will take one on each of the tails and stick those in place where I want them, and that kind of keeps the ribbon exactly as you would like it to be. So and it's super easy. Now, as I mentioned, I wanted to add something to the inside of the card, so I took the Happy Valentine's Day, also from the Love Sentiment stamp set, and stamped that in VersaFine Onyx Black ink. And then I'm adhering that second small glitter-covered heart to the inside, and that is the completed project. And it was quite a challenge for me to do a card that did not involve any color, but I was really happy with how it came out. I thought it was actually pretty cool. I think the key to making something like this work is doing different textures. So you have sort of the crazy word-covered texture of the background paper, and then these clean heart, and then the glitter on the love, so it all kind of works together. I hope you liked it. I hope it inspired you a little bit to use a black and white. Thanks so much for watching. Supplies are linked in the video description and over on my blog. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, and leave me a comment, because I like to hear from you guys. And here are 2 more projects I have done in the past, so check those out as well. Thanks so much, and have an amazing day.